and that are sick and tired of seeing our children either on the ground or committing the crime. And what I want to say is, for one, I'm tired, right? I have kids, I have grandchildren that are coming up.
This penitentiary stuff is no joke. But none of the people that I see out here are the ones we have to worry about being in the penitentiary. So we're not going to go at that angle. What we're going to say is, the people that's out there that's doing these things, you can't cut them off. You cut them off, they don't have anywhere to go but keep doing what they're doing. Some kind of way you're going to have to make a connection with the people out here, man. You got to look out for each other.
And so it is our responsibility as a community to help our community, right? So sounding the alarm was, I don't know, a few days after the shooting took place right over here in Olde Greenwich. I was awakened at about 3 o'clock in the morning, and the words that were shared with me were, sound the alarm. FailSafe-ERA cannot do this alone, and we cannot. In FailSafe, we have been in operation since 2009, preventing generations of incarceration, helping individuals that have been impacted by incarceration. And so when it came down to the youth, now, I'm loving this, but when we were working with just the adults, we couldn't get this much. It was, they did it, they're gonna have to deal with it. But guess what? Now we are truly sounding the alarm on violence, on criminal activities, on youth violence.
They have to turn from doing stuff that's damaging the community to helping the community. I mean, some of them don't have much family. They don't have much in the way of family. So this is all that they know. So when you go out there and tell them, look, leave them dudes alone, that's not for you, that's not gonna work. You have to understand that this is all they have. What you have to do is get them to redirect what they're doing in the community, instead of when somebody gives them a hand, instead of pulling them down, they gotta help pull them up. So, like I said, this is not the crowd that I need to be talking to. None of you, I believe, are going to have to go through what I go through. And the penitentiary has changed a lot from the beginning. So all those movies you see, all that's out the window now. Virginia is a great state, but if you cross the line, these farmers ain't playing. If they get their hands on you, you're going to be on, they're going to have you for a while. Now, I'm not saying that I deserved every day that I did, because I did it. Paid my time. However, when you get out here, don't think it's all rainbows and unicorns, because you still have, in my case, I don't have bad credit, I have no credit. It's like I've been erased out here. As far as the housing, as far as jobs. Right now, I have a certificate for restaurant and hotel management, ServSafe, but I can't walk into a regular restaurant and get a job that most 16-year-olds can do because of my past. And I can understand it. I can't be mad about it. Did it to myself. However, this is something that we're going to have to understand when people come out of the penitentiary. When people come out of the penitentiary, the main thing is the housing. You can't throw them into a trap house and expect them to do all right. We have to do something with this housing thing, man. I've been blessed. Got a good network. I fell in with Ms. Shanks. I'm in the right area. I got family a little bit to back me up. The people that come out with absolutely nothing, they don't stand a chance. But listen, like I said, I'm not going to hold you up any longer. It's just this. Please, the dudes you see out there doing wrong, don't lock them out. Talk to them. Find some kind of way, because other than that, it's just a revolving door. We're not gonna make it. If we don't help each other, we out back. Thank you.
This is the beginning of a new era in Planning District 16. We are sounding the alarm on youth violence, and I am so pleased with all of our community members and leaders and law enforcement, everybody that have come out to be a part of this Ground Zero initiative on Olde Greenwich. Olde Greenwich is what it is. But we are sounding the alarm on youth violence. We are here to make a difference. We are going to change and take back our communities.
because we've had enough. We're tired. And so what you'll see around you is everybody in our community who says, yes, I want to be a part of this, and I am sick and tired of losing our youth, because we know that if we lose one youth, we've lost the future. So I'm excited about what's happening. I am excited to say that we're going through our Planning District 16 to do this exact same thing, to take back our communities, to take back our youth, to prevent generations of incarceration. Enough is enough. We're done.
So what's next, Juanita?
Next is Stafford. We're going into Stafford next. We're also, let me just say this before I tell you we're going into Stafford. I am so grateful that we have the opportunity to share what we're going on, because we have one person, TKO Contractors, that says, yes, they're going to help us put a playground in Olde Greenwich so those kids will have a place to stay. There right now, their playground is in the street. That is not acceptable. And so we have a contractor that is going to help us build a playground over there in Olde Greenwich. Thanks to Ted Schubel show. We were able to get on that show and say we need a playground, and it came to fruition. So thank you, community. Thank you, TKO. Thank you, Ted Schubel. We're going to put a playground over there. We're not done with Olde Greenwich. We're not done. This is just the beginning. This is not a one-time thing. We're going to be there. We know there are some families out here that witnessed the shooting. They witnessed the kids carrying the guns, and they're traumatized. And so I'm so grateful we had our mental health practitioner out here. So she's going to work with them. One of the families are here, and they're trying to get out of their lease. They should be able to get out of their lease and get out of there if that's what they want. So we're here, and we're not going anywhere.
Well, you talked that a lot of times it doesn't take a lot of big things.
No.
Just a lot of small things can really make a big difference.
Yeah, just people who care, people who want to make a difference, people who say, I'm in, I'm all in. I want to be a part of this. So thank you, and that's all we need. We need other people to say the same thing. Be a part of it. Here's the thing, we need a recreation center. So we said we needed a playground. Now we need a recreation center. There's a lot of empty buildings around here. So if you're listening and you know you have an empty building, we need that space. We need a recreation center for these kids so that they can have a place to go, so that they're not playing in the streets, and so they are not playing at the sheets, that they're playing in the playground. They're being kids like they should be, instead of acting like, or we're expecting them to act like grown-ups. They're not grown-ups. And if you don't give them something to do, they'll find something to do. We want them to put the guns down. That's what matters.